Assalamu alaikum, beautiful people. I hope you all are doing really well in your lives. In this lesson, I am going to talk about adjectives. Before diving into types of adjectives, I am going to discuss the formation, order, and sequence of adjectives. What is adjective? Adjective is a word that modifies or refers to the characteristics of a noun or pronoun. For example, Zaina is drinking the cold water. He is lazy. Both are the examples of adjectives. Cold and lazy both are adjectives. So how adjectives form? Many adjectives are formed from nouns. For instance, girlish from girl, careful from care, happy from happiness, and iced from ice. In the same way, some adjectives are formed from verbs. For instance, talkative from talk, stoppable from stop, and seizable from seize. On the other hand, some adjectives are formed from other adjectives as well, like tragical from tragic, wholesome from whole, blackish from black. A question might arise in your mind where to place adjectives. So here I am going to discuss the position of adjectives. There are two positions of adjectives. Number one, attributive position, and second one, predictive position. In attributive position, adjective comes before noun. For example, a round ball, sunny day, or tattered umbrella. On the other hand, in predictive position, adjective comes after verb. For example, he is looking happy, or sun shines bright, or maybe she looks rich. These all are examples of predictive position. Now, where to place, in which order we are supposed to place adjectives. So, description is placed before classification. What is description? The way we describe noun. And what is classification? Say what type of thing we are talking about. For example, old is the description. On the other hand, political is a classification. An old political idea, a white school shirt, a weathered church building. On the other hand, opinion are placed even before descriptions. How? What is opinion? We say something is good or something is bad, something lovely, pure, definite, or silly. These all are our opinions, attitudes, or judgments. So, opinions are placed before description. For instance, a good old book, a lovely rainy day, or a beautiful short hair. Orders of descriptive words. Sometimes more than one descriptive words comes in a sentence. So how we are supposed to place those adjectives? In presence of more than one adjective, it is difficult to understand which adjective should be placed first. So here is the sequence. First and foremost, we place size and then age, shape, color, origin, material, and noun. Here is an example. It is not necessary that all these adjectives are present in a single sentence. So you can see a fat is the size. Old is telling us about age. And hairy is the material of cat. Cat is made of hair. So, a fat, old, hairy cat, or a big, round, wooden table, or a new, red Irish wine. These all are the orders of descriptive words. Numbers usually go before adjectives. For example, 5 red apples, or second, big news. Big is adjective and number is coming right before adjective. The last submitted assignment. These all are numbers coming before adjectives. Noun modifiers after adjectives. What is noun modifier? Noun modifier is a noun itself acting like adjective. For example, erected street pole. Street itself is a noun, but here in this sentence is acting like an adjective, hence called noun modifier. Same goes with white paper money and printed library books. Commas. This is quite tricky, where to place commas and where not to place commas. So when similar adjectives come before noun, commas are used. For instance, a steep, slippery, grassy slope. Commas can be dropped before short common adjectives. For example, a tall, dark, handsome man. And commas are not used after determiners. For example, 6 long brown wooden tables. Adjectives with and. Sometimes and is used between adjectives, and what are those times? After a verb in predictive position. For example, he is tall, dark and handsome. In predictive position, when adjective is coming after verb, so we add and. Before a noun in attributive position, bossy and rude girl. And there are adjectives in which we do not add and. For instance, an old angry young woman or a small wheatish man. So and is not used when different kind of information is given. There are certain adjectives we do not add noun afterwards. For instance, the rich, the poor, the old, the blind, the deaf, the handicapped. These all are adjectives and there are no nouns afterwards. There is a comparison between nouns. For example, I own a house. Shanaya's house is bigger than mine. Azlan's house is the biggest among all. Sentence 1 merely tells the spaciousness of my house. In sentence 2, Shanaya's house compared with mine and is more spacious than mine. And in sentence 3, biggest elaborates Azlan's house has more spacious than all. So, there are two types of comparison, that is regular comparison. In regular comparison, we simply add er or r and est in comparative and superlative degree, the way written here. Happy, happier, happiest, or tall, taller, tallest. Or in irregular comparison, the comparative and superlative degrees are different as well. For instance, good, better, best, do, did, done. This is all from my side. Hopefully you have got insight from the lesson. If you do not understand anything, do approach me via comments or my email. Thank you so much. Allah Hafiz.